This is our homily for January 1st, the feast of Mary, the Mother of God. On New Year's Eve, Dan was in no shape to drive, so he sensibly left his car in the bar parking lot and walked home. As he was wobbling along, he was stopped by a policeman. "What are you doing out here at 4 o'clock in the morning?" asked the police officer. "I'm on my way to a lecture," answered Dan. "And who on earth in their right mind is going to give a lecture at this hour of the night on New Year's Eve?" inquired the policeman sarcastically. "My wife," slurred Dan grimly. In the feast we observe throughout the church year and what we hear in the scriptures, there are 5 special ways in which we can look at Mary as a model for us. First, there's the Feast of the Immaculate Conception, which says that Mary was free from all sin. We will never be free from all sin. That ship is passed. But we need to strive to be as sin-free as possible. We need to try to grow. Secondly, the feast we celebrate today, Mary, the Mother of God. We need to do our best to bring Christ into the world, wherever we are, by what we say and how we act. Mary physically brought Christ into the world. We need to do it spiritually. Third, we heard that Mary, quote, kept all these things in her heart, end quote, and reflected on them. We also need to be prayerful, contemplative, taking time each day to talk to and listen to God, and then we'll find His will, as did Mary. Fourth, Mary said to the angel, "Your will be done." She accepted God's will. Mary did it freely and without reserve, even though she didn't know what would be involved, but did know it could cause some to question her virtue. We need to be willing to accept God's will, even if it stretches us some. And finally, her heart was pierced by a sword. We need to accept the difficulties that inevitably come in everyone's life, working to make them fruitful for the salvation of all, as did Mary. Let us thank God for giving us Mary as our mother and model, asking her to accompany us as we strive to bring her Son into the world by being as free of sin as possible, living in a way that brings Christ to others, taking each day time to speak and listen to Christ, which will help us with these other ones, and finally accepting God's will, including the difficulties that come along. Holy Mary, Mother of God, help us to live as you did. Amen. May God bless each and every one of you in this new year.